Hello once again, and welcome back to Digital Architect. And today we're going to be going through another Grasshopper tutorial. Last time it was the Veronoi tutorial. This time we're going to take it a step further and do the 3D Veronoi tutorial. It has its own applications and it ends up being kind of funky, but we'll see what this ends up looking like. And yeah, I hope you like the end result. So, once again, we're going to pull up our Grasshopper here and double click and search for Veronoi. Instead of just grabbing Veronoi though, we're going to grab the Veronoi 3D. Zoom in here, and what do we see? We need points once again and a box for a boundary, which is definitely preferred. So let's just construct one in Grasshopper here. Double click, search for box. I like box rectangle because then we can define that with a rectangle and move that around based on the rectangle and the height. So we're also going to make a rectangle. Boom. Now let's grab ourselves some number sliders. A real handy, quick way to do this is to just type it in here, and then with the amount of decimal places you want, you can type however many you could ever need. I'm just going to stick with one decimal place here. I'm going to type 20 is less than 0, which will automatically put it at the top of 20 there, and have 0 as the bottom part of the range. We're going to put one for Y here. I'm going to click on it and hold Alt to make a copy, and put this in for X. And now we should have a rectangle, and lo and behold, we do. It's a little hard to see there, but it is within the plane on the Grasshopper area there. Okay, so let's plug that into the rectangle. It has a base height already, but let's just make that the same size as our X. Make things simple, and whoop, there it is. Let's trim that down a little bit. Actually, we'll take this down to 7.8. Make this around 10.1. Yeah, sure. That'll work just fine. Okay. Now we're going to once again grab some points from this this box. So we're going to double click and type in POP, populate, and we'll pick populate geometry. And you'll see we need geometry, number count. It starts out with 100. You can have it be as many points as you want. Seed once again, and existing points. We don't need to worry about that. So we're just going to have the geometry be the box that we just created, and we will make 100 less than 0, which will give us a range of 100 for the number of points in the populated geometry. Let's take a look at what we got there. And what do you know? It has made a bunch of points within the box. Now, if we're so daring, we take this and plug this into the Veronoi component, and wow, there it is. It's all filled up with Veronoi cells. Now there are some things that we can do with this. First of all, I'm going to disable this box here so it doesn't look quite so funky. And yeah, you'll see that it encompasses the whole box there. Let's go ahead and make that a little smaller still, actually. I'm not quite comfortable with the size of it. And computer's chugging along a little bit there. Oh, too far. There we go. That's a nice rectangular prism to work with. Okay. Now, the thing you may or may not know about the populate points geometry is that it most definitely makes the points totally random. So the numbers for them are just all off the wall. So if we take the point list component and plug it in there, we can see that if we make it a little bigger first. We'll do a 2.0 is less than 0. Plug that into the size. way too big. Shrink it down. Smaller, 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 smaller. There we go. So if you look on the top of the box here, you can see it's 97, 19, 39, 69, 14. It's all over the place. Now, how do we sort these points? Well, as luck would have it, we have a sort points component. Just boom, right there for us. Super convenient. So we're just going to actually reconfigure that, plug the points into the sort points, and then into the Veronoi diagram. And now, if we check out the point list for it, we should see that it's a little easier to manage. Still a little crazy, but 90, 92, 91, 93, 97, they're all kind of in the same group, all of the cells. So now we have some semblance of order there. And where we can get some really cool massing now is if we just kind of systematically take away a few of the blocks. Now we have a list of cells that have come about as a result. And actually, we're going to decrease the amount of cells. I'm going to put it down to like 70. 74. Yeah. Okay. So the way we can just take away the cells is with the col index. Col index, not col list. Col index component. Plug that in, and of course we're going to want some indices to take away. Now, what we could do is just make a ton of number sliders and just do one after the other. I want number 74, number 73, 2, 1. But that's a little, I don't know, that's a little too much. So what we're going to do actually is we're going to create a series of numbers and then have those be what's taken away. That way we can take away bunches at a time. So let's double click and get ourselves a series component. And we're going to have the starting number. We're going to start subtracting. Where do we want to start subtracting? Let's take a look there. Click on this so it's green, easier to see. Yeah, let's take some away from the front actually. We'll just have it start at number 1 and go from there. And we have a maximum of 74. So we'll do 1 is less than 74. Now we have a slider that goes from 1 to 74. Easy peasy. So we'll have that for our beginning number. Step size, we won't bother with the step size. It's going to be integers, so that'll be fine. And the count, we'll actually grab a subtraction function for that, so that it will always be the maximum number. So we'll copy this, of 74 minus the number that we start with. Plug that into the indices and disable this so if there's no confusion. And, well, we've taken away all but 1. So actually, yeah, we can slide it back up there and see how much it takes away. There are a number of ways to handle this, but this is just kind of an interesting way I thought of doing it. So right now it's kind of got a flat back, but we could take care of that with merging some other lists in there to take away. And now you'll see that what we have as a result is a really cool form. And of course, if you want to go more manual with it, it's real simple. We'll just unplug this real quick and make it visible again. There it is. And we're just gonna bake it real quick. Hit the spacebar, hit the fried egg for the bake because that makes sense. Disable Rhino geometry. Go ahead and make this shaded. And there we have it. And the way it comes in, you can just click it, delete it. So having Grasshopper do it is a little bit more robust, but if you want to get real, just manual and precise with it, this would be the way to do it. That's kind of neat. Probably have a lot of water problems, honestly, but it's really neat. And that should about do it for our 3D Veronoi tutorial for today. Hope you enjoyed this and you got something out of it. Leave a comment if you want me to cover anything or answer any questions. I'll be happy to get to those as soon as I can. So, thanks for watching. Till next time.